Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. In the last episode, I really don't know. I think we went to Dresden's Labyrinth. We went through the second trial, and we fought the Alizarin copy of the boss fights. And in this episode, even though I have leveled up like 5 levels, I think I'm going to go over to Tickington. Just to do a little bit of leveling up. We could technically go into, into the last trial. However, I still feel like maybe I am like 1 to 2 levels behind from where I should be. And plus, there is something else I wanted to show off. So we need to make our way towards that. I guess I'll save here. Why not? But yeah, that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going over to Tickington. We're going to be going specifically to the Briscoletti mansion. But before we do that, we should probably do a quest or two in that general vicinity. There is somewhere else specifically that I want to go as well, which is, I don't know where it is. It might be the Quester's Rest, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's the Quester's Rest. Yeah, let's go there. May as well. Because there are some really good rewards from there. I don't know when you get them as well, is the thing. So I'm going to accept some quests here, then we're going to go over to the Briscoletti mansion, see if we can do that. And then we will make our way back here to see if we can complete some stuff. You! Patty! It's not you. Hey, I know actually, no, it is you. I know we just met and all, but I feel like I can trust you. I was wondering if you'd mind me bending your ear about something that's been on my mind. Step around to... Okay, yeah, I'll go there. Erin over there has been my friend since forever. She's got in keeping in her blood a total natural, but for some reason she's lost her belief in herself. The kid won an innie for Pete's sake. She's a boss. She just needs to remember that. Anyways, I've been mulling it over, and I think motivational literature might be the answer. The book I have in mind is about being a king. They say it can bring out the swaggering, self-assured ruler in anybody. I want you to find that book. Absolutely, that one's pretty easy. You're gonna give us a Sainted Soma. Yeah, that's not that great of a reward, but I do know what exactly we can do because of that. Or rather, I know what exactly we can receive after, doing all that. Okay, I should also mention this, which is over here in Chateau Felix, you cannot complete the quest there until you have access to the Briscoletti mansion, which is right here. So you can't really complete that one. I think I can actually complete this one too. It's rather simple to do it. I'll go over there and I'll accept the quest. And since we're on our way to Briscoletti's mansion, may as well 2 birds, 1 stone, I finally got over to this area in Dragon Quest VIII, which is awesome. I finally understand what exactly this MF is about. Sorry, just to stray a bit from bit of... Oh, never mind. My entire English turned off. This guy talks weird. Let me try that again. Sorry, just a bit of stray Qatar. Now, welcome to Chateau Felix, residence of the great Sabercat father, Master Felix. Sadly, he's out at the moment, but if you'd like to see some of the world's finest felines, feel free to have a stroll around the grounds. Interesting. You won't give us the quest. I wonder if it's that I have to complete what's over there in Briscoletti Mansion first. Which, that can be arranged. We're gonna go there anyways. Yes, we will go over to the Briscoletti Mansion. There's some quests here in Tickington that I kind of don't like. I want to say it's in Dragon Quest 6? I want to say is the one that I really don't like. But as you all can see, yeah, everybody's turned into the same old man. Ciao, lad. You're Bob, aren't you? Rodrigo Briscoletti, the owner of this house, I don't suppose you could spare a minute, could you? The thing is, you see, there's a big wedding meant to be taking place in town tomorrow. We're all busy preparing for it. The groom's going off to get official permission to wed. The plan is to get everything ready before he gets back, but now some awful monster appeared and put a curse on everybody in my household, so they look just like me. No one's going to want to celebrate until this is sorted out. I have a theory as to why this might have happened. You see, my grandfather, Rodolfo, was famous for sending troublesome monsters away when they couldn't hurt people. I think one of them must have managed to break free and has come back to wreak havoc on the descendants of the man who imprisoned them. But favor, lad, you must find the creature and defeat it, otherwise the groom-to-be will end up marrying someone with my ugly mug. Damn! Even you understood. You will give us a gold bar for that? Absolutely. Grazie mille, lad. Oh, you're Italian. You have the heart of a true hero, which is lucky because I don't think defeating this monster will be easy. For one thing, it ran away as soon as they had finished cursing us. I haven't the foggiest where it went. Someone did say they heard it muttering to itself, though perhaps it unwittingly let us slip. Yes. And don't worry, once you've learned the monster's whereabouts, I'll be along to help you with the fight. Bruh! That's cap. You're not gonna help. I believe it's you that probably says where yeah. Something about reinventing itself, headed to some abbey. Okay. I know exactly where it is just because I've done this quest before, but it's a rather bizarre abbey to say the least, and I don't mean abbey as in the name. It's over here in the Altar of Reverie, in the Altrades Abbey. This abbey is very weird, to say the least. In this area, old men specifically, go here to turn into bunny girls. So, yeah. If you want to, I guess, help them out, you can actually go over here and you'll be like, Abbey's a place of peace, yeah? Sure. But I am forgetting myself. It is unfortunately not currently possible to change locations regardless of your desire. As you have perhaps noticed, we are currently dealing with a rather unique situation. Elderly gentlemen from every corner of the world have gathered here in hopes of becoming bunny girls. I have told them repeatedly that is impossible, but none of them will listen. Dealing with them is taking up all our resources. I fear we may have to shut our doors if they cannot be convinced to leave. Wait, perhaps you might be able to help? One of my predecessors once mentioned a book that claimed to provide guidance for those wishing to become lovely young ladies. This one should be rather easy to get. They want you to go into the overworld and go to L'Académie, I believe, and get something for, I guess, for turning into lovely ladies. You will? Yeah, okay. The book's location. All my predecessors said that the guide was kept in a place where one might expect to find fashion advice, somewhere where a lot of young ladies gather. Beyond that, I am unsure what this place might be, so you're going to find it in the library and L'Académie. So we have two places in the overworld that we got to go. We get a golden pickaxe as our reward. But before we do that, I don't know if we're in good enough fighting conditions to do this, but fingers crossed we can. I'm not quite sure if I'm being honest, but let's try it nonetheless. You are the monster that is causing the havoc for the Briscolettis. Oh, I've been going ape trying to decide what vocation to try out, but I think I finally decided I'm going to be a lovely young lady. Oh, what are you doing monkeying around here? What's that? The Briscoletti apes sent you after me. Struggling with that curse I placed on them, are they? Well, I don't give a monkey's... Hey, yo, stop! They should try being sealed away for centuries like I was. Now that I'm finally out, I'm going to go bananas. I have to make the most of every moment, and no one's going to stop me. Yes, I'm going to get in your way. Well, if that's how you want it, that's how you get it. Okay. Guerrilla warfare. What's your name? Pilferpithecus. What a weird name. Anyways, I guess let's just go ahead and try to defeat you. I don't know how crazy this MFR is. Here's hoping he's not that crazy. Alright, we're gonna Oomful and Drek. And I don't know, maybe Kabuff. Oh, by the way, we got a lot of spells and stuff in the meantime, like between level 55 and 60. Specifically, I'm looking at one right here. It is Kerplunk. This one's interesting. You can see just by the description, but I'll go ahead and I guess describe it for those of you who aren't looking. It says it sacrifices the caster's life in order to resurrect all their fellow party members with full HP. And yes, this means everybody. Everybody in the back burner, everybody in the regular fight, everybody who has died will be revived in exchange for the caster's life. And it costs all the MP as well, I believe. So, in case your entire party is wiped out and you need another revive, you sacrifice your healer, and it brings everybody back to life. A small price to pay for salvation. Having it. Okay, where is Kabuff? I have it somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. There it is. Oh, you attack. You do 15 damage. Ooh, you're not doing too much. Oh, wait, no. There's Kaboom. There we go. I was like, what the heck? You're not doing too much. You're not that bad. But after seeing the Kaboom, okay, you mean business a little bit. Not too much, so I don't have to deal too terribly badly with this stuff. I don't have to worry about you being, like a big threat. So, we'll go ahead and see what we can do. Let's go ahead and quad. No. Quadra would be nice, but let's do, I don't know. I'll, whatever that one is. I don't, Bright Splitter, something like that. I'm going to Oomful myself. And I'm going to multi-heal. Yeah, because... Oh, you tried Hocus Pocus. And the spell doesn't work. Interesting. I don't know if any of us, like, in general, will be able to learn Hocus Pocus, but if you don't know what Hocus Pocus does, and if you don't see Smash Bros. At all, Hocus Pocus is basically... Oh. Okay then, I thought that would have taken a lot longer. Serena do be leveling up, awesome. She gains 13 skill points. I'll use our skill points once we're done. But yeah, if you don't know what Hocus Pocus does, it basically just pulls a random spell right out of your ass. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. There's no better way to describe it other than that. It can basically do something that will benefit you or hinder you. I don't know if it works the exact same way in this game, because that's how it works in Smash. I don't really know. I haven't really used Hocus Pocus, if I'm being honest. I'm just describing it to those who, like, don't know what that is. All those years of waiting, and I finally get let out, only to get given the hiding of a lifetime. So much for enjoying my freedom. Oh, you do monkey puns. It'd be like that. Alright, so we got 2 destinations to go to after the Briscolettis. We'll get that out of the way rather quickly. Alright, let's go over to the Briscolettis. The Neverglade and the Wheelbrook are kind of easy to do, but I won't do them at the moment just because I'd rather not. Okay, here you are. Oh, look, this is Bianca, I believe. I'm back to me old self at last, and it's all thanks to you. I'm well grateful I am. Hey, you're a traveler, ain't you? Ain't you? I don't know how to give that accent. I've got a friend who wants to be just like you, wandering about the place without a care in the world. We used to go hunting ghosts and that back when we were little. I ain't been on an adventure like that in yonks. What the fuck? Yonks? Great days. And then you must be... What is your name? I know that you're Bianca. What is your name? It's slipping my mind. Your name starts with an N? Nara, that's what it is. Oh, thank goodness. I was beginning to worry that I might have to resign myself to looking like Papa forever. Now all we have to do is wait for a certain someone to come back and make his proposal. I must admit, I'm a little nervous. These people, or these characters, are based off of Dragon Quest V. And yes, they are based off of the the Netflix movie, I guess, as well. I don't know who you are. Deborah? Oh, yes, of course. You're the one who took care of the monster who put that awful curse on us, aren't you? Good work. I'm sure Papa would be happy to put you on the staff if you ever needed an employment. I might even let you be my personal servant if you're lucky. I doubt you'll ever be my favorite, but still, second place isn't bad. Hey, bruh. Okay. Fine work, lad. You've beat the beast before I even had a chance to join you, bruh. Okay. Grazie mille. I am having a bit more of an appreciation for the Italians ever since new VTuber drop. Raura Pantera. The wedding we're preparing for is no ordinary one. It's not every day that the Zenithian shield finds itself with a new owner, after all. I would be delighted if you could join us, of course, but I know you have your own adventure to be getting on with. Good luck, lad. Buon viaggio. I think that's how you say that. I don't know. I apologize to all the Italians if I've messed it up. Anyways, the reason we did this quest is for one reason. Ah, there you are, lad. I actually have another favor to ask you if you don't mind. As you know, the man who is to be married will be returning soon, and he hasn't actually proposed to his bride-to-be yet. I'd hate for this important moment to go wrong, so I'd like to do everything I can to make sure we're properly prepared. As such, I was hoping to hold a little rehearsal, and I was wondering if you and your friends would be willing to help. You would? Ah, grazie mille, my boy. I knew I could count on you. You will play the part of the groom, capiche? That one I know I screwed up. It's capiche. Capiche? I don't know. Something like that. Simply approach one of your friends and make your proposal. That's all there is. I'll reward you for your trouble, of course. Now, shall we get started? The floor is yours. Go ahead and select your blushing bride-to-be. Yes, you can even choose a male. This is the way that you decide, or that you can get a glimpse into who will be your partner forever once you complete Justin's trial and chooses as your reward. This is why I didn't want to choose that option just yet, is because I kind of wanted you all to be able to go to Tickington, get more or less of an idea of how it would go, and then make your decision from there onwards. Of course, you're not going to get the genuine response that you would get in 3D, because in 3D you get an actual cutscene and you get genuine dialogue between all the characters. But this is just so you all have more or less of an understanding. My personal favorites at the moment in this, I guess, mock proposal is with Jade and with Serena. Maybe a little bit with Hendrik, but it's mostly just those two. Over here, these girls will be like, oh yeah, this is fun, haha, And then they'll be like, here's hoping, I'll be ready for the actual thing, the real deal. This is how you can more or less get an idea of how every character feels about you. As much as, I would appreciate, getting with Jade. She sees things differently. Let's go ahead and try it out with Jade, shall we? Not now, Bob. You need to make a decision. You can't keep Mr. Briscoletti waiting. Hold on. You're not asking me to be the bride, are you? What? Surely you can't seriously be picking me. I mean, I'm basically your older sister. Is that really who you want as your bride? So here you can see that Jade kind of sees you as more of a little brother type. She did kind of mention that when, y'all first met, because she was like, I was really hoping, I'd get to meet my little brother and, take care of him and all that stuff. But yeah, for those of you who were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry Jade, know that she kind of sees you as her little brother. Y'all are not related, granted. As she's from Heliodor and you are from Dundrasil. But just know that she kind of sees you like that. She's not against it, but she's more so you do realize this is how I see you. Are you still good to go with this? So if you say yes, she's like, oh, that is what you mean. Well, all right. I suppose, it's your choice. And well, I can't really say no. And she's like, oh wait, okay, ooh, okay, it's just a rehearsal, right? My bad. I got carried away. It's not as if you'd want me to be your wife in real life or anything, right? Could you even imagine she's like a little taken aback. She's like, oh, wow, ooh, okay. Well, I mean, I could maybe go about it, but she's like a little unsettled with it. Not really in a bad way. It's more so she wasn't expecting that. You can do this rehearsal as much as you'd like. You could do it with all of the males or males, females, whichever ones you want, and they'll tell you how they feel. Let's go with Serena, and then I'll do Hendrik, and then that's it. Mr. Briscoletti does give us a choice of a reward over here, but we'll do that after we're done with all three options. Serena's like, oh gosh, you want me to be your bride? You do? Really? Goodness, this is wonderful. I always did enjoy reading about romantic proposals and big weddings when I was a little girl, and now it's happening. You're absolutely sure about this, aren't you? Wonderful. You know, now that I think of it, you do look like the hero from one of my stories, strong and handsome with a heart of gold. This is like one of the only options where like the character genuinely is like, oh, this is honestly really nice. I really do kind of want to be with you. And she's like, I'm not sure I'm entirely worthy of such a husband, but I'll do my best. She's very modest. And then she's like, oh, you know, I got carried away a little. You know, it's still just a rehearsal. That's really nice. Let's see. I don't know which of these two to pick. I'll just pick this one. I guess 2,000 gold. I don't know what this one is, if I'm being honest. But they don't give you the option to pick the other one, so I don't know. All right, let's do one more. Let's do it with Hendrik, because I think this one's kind of interesting. You require my assistance. I rather think this is a choice you must make yourself. Did I hear you correctly? You wish for me to be your bride? What? I do not know what to say. As your sworn shield and protector, I cannot help but feel that this might complicate matters. Are you certain that this is what you wish? Very well. You appear to be serious, and I have a duty to take you upon your word. I shall consider your proposal carefully. However, I feel compelled to mention that marriage is a sacred bond, one that is not to be made in haste. Perhaps we ought to become better acquainted before... All right, it's a rehearsal. Oh, you know. I had thought you truly meant us to... on with the ceremony. See, even the most refined soldiers do kind of, you know, fumble, get a little flustered with, like, that choice that you make. But yeah, I guess if you all ever need to be sure about a choice that you're making for who you want to marry or who you want to be there with you for the end of time, basically, the person you're ride or die, basically, then this is the way that you go about it. If you don't entirely know how to make your decision, or if you want to see more or less a glimpse into the future of how it will go without spoiling yourself, this is how you go about it. I am going to take a little trip to Chateau Felix before I go over to the main world again. Go get the books, come back, you know. Because now we should be able to do this. Yes, you have moved. Okay, true. You want our help. There's a catastrophe. No pun intended. Actually, no. He honestly entirely means the pun. He makes nothing but cat puns. I don't mean to be a scaredy cat, but you've got to help me. Thank you. If you could just get it to shoot, you'd be eternally grateful. Oh, you want us to fight? I kind of didn't want to fight, if I'm being honest. This is a saber cat. I didn't really want to fight you, if I'm being honest. My apologies for my voice getting like that. Let's treat this like an actual boss fight. Speaking of... Oh, wait. Oh, we only took 1 damage? Really? Whoa. Oh, well, he's mustering his strength. He's gonna get stronger. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, I guess we're a bit too strong now. Since we are in the Dragon Quest VIII realm at the moment, I should probably change the music in the overworld to the Dragon Quest VIII Symphonic. I should probably do that. I was within a whisker of getting mauled there. I seem to be catnip to that thing. Lately, he keeps coming around and growling at me. I'm terrified that one day he's going to pounce. Normally, I can get any cat purring in no time, but he's completely feral. He's got all the other kitties terrified. If someone doesn't do something, I'm worried that they'll all run away. So enough pussyfooting around. Pause! You look like you know a thing or two. I was wondering if you might be able to bring me something that might help tame the savage beast. Sure. And we get the beast claws. That is important. Well, actually, no, not as important. I think we actually do have that as with Rab. As you can probably guess, I have a real fondness for felines. Yep. I can even talk their language. When the wildcat slinked off, he muttered someone's name under his breath. Bianca! was it? Anyways, maybe that might help you. Yep. So, if you all couldn't, if you all don't have the context clues, this cat, I believe, is Percy, the saber cat, who helps out with the protagonists in Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, you know. So we need the help of Bianca, who is, I believe, part of the party for the, you know, the hero of her time. So let's go ahead and talk with Bianca. There's someone out there for you too, Bob. When you find them, make sure you take good care of them, all right? Thank you, Bianca. Now, I wonder where he's got to. What's this? Who am I looking for? Oh, an old pal, yes. A great saber cat, to be precise. Me and my best friend have known him since he was a cub, but I lost him on the way here. Not that I'm worried. My mate, who's trained and practically a professional monster wrangler, still can't help wondering if he's okay. I don't suppose you've seen any saber cats on your travels. We have. Was that you saw a great saber cat on the rampage at Chateau Felix? Doesn't really sound like him, mind you. He did go a bit feral after he was separated from my mate for a while. He even attacked him while he found him again. The blimmin' rotter. What the fuck? It was one of the scents of me ribbon that brought him back to his senses. Hey, I know. Maybe the same trick will work again. Let the saber cat you found have a look and sniff at this ribbon. If it's him, he'll be calm again in no time. Awesome. There's some books here. I kind of do want to read them. They don't have any recipes, but there is some books that you are to be out on the lookout for. I don't remember why, and I don't remember what quest in Tickington specifically is like the thing that makes you like look out for them. But you should be looking for bookshelves, I believe, at least. I'm not quite sure. Something along those lines. It's rather blurry in my mind, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it. Anyways, not again. Listen, please calm down. There's a good kitty. Oh, there you are. Did you manage to find something that might calm this fellow down? Yes, I did. Bianca's ribbon. This is a lovely ribbon, I must say. Well, I'll show it to him, and let's see if it works in magic. Tom shows Bianca's ribbon to the great saber cat. The saber cat gives it a long sniff. It looks as if the ribbon has sparked some kind of memory. Aw. The great saber cat slinks off. Nice. What exactly just happened? I can't be sure, but it looked as if the ribbon jogged his memory. You think he might have remembered where his home is? Perhaps that was the reason he was so irritated. He wanted to go home, but he couldn't remember where home was. Well, let's hope that's the end of it. If the saber cat has managed to find its way home, it'll be thanks to you, and you saved my skin too. Here, this is the least I can do. Thank you for the beast claws. And one more thing, wherein it slinked off and muttered something under its breath. It sounded like some kind of code. Let me tell you before I forget. This is how you get to the Chateau Felix in the nighttime. There we go. So we get a password and the beast claws. That's really nice. I believe there is one more password in Tickington that you can use to get the last area in the hand, not the Hand of the Heavenly Bride, but the Altar of the Cursed King. It is for Trodaine Castle. However, I don't know what exactly that is. Oh, that's right. So, Chateau Felix Dusk. This is the quest that triggers the whole, oh, look through all these bookshelves for this specific thing. It is because a character named Jessica, she isn't exactly herself. So her mother is like, have you found any books on your journeys through Tickington? I really need you to find these books because maybe one of them, you know, will change how she acts. So you go through the entirety of Tickington. I honestly do not know where specifically the book that brings her back to normal is. I guess best of luck for that one. I'm probably not going to help you. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll put it up on screen. I don't know. Maybe that will help you out if you all decide to do that quest. It does give you the Goddess Whip for Sylvando, I guess, or Veronica if you're using a whip for Veronica. I believe that's what the whip is. That's the reward for completing that quest. But I don't think we need that. And I guess before we continue, I'm going to go ahead and change the symphonic. Dragon Quest 8. There we go. There we go. Rather nice. I really do like the symphonic in this, or for this, I don't know what to call it. For this setting specifically for the game. It's really nice. People, have said, oh, Dragon Quest 8 has like some of the best music in all of Dragon Quest. So I really like, being able to listen to it. But yeah, that's all I can realistically say about it. Is just it's really nice. Let's go ahead and where is Gallopolis? For whatever reason, I don't know. My brain was not understanding where exactly I needed to go. I raised the volume a bit on my TV that way I could actually hear the music, because as much as I have my volume kind of loud, it's not loud enough because I still have my in-ears in my microphone. And it makes it a little hard to understand what exactly the dialogue or the music is sounding like. Okay, now that we are in Gallopolis, let's go ahead and go into, I believe it's the Sultan's room. I believe that's where the book for the bar for Patty is in. My English has been all over the place. It's just been, I've been talking like in portions. And I'm not exactly a big fan of that, because it feels like I'm talking and my sentences aren't exactly complete. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh, that's right. I think I completed this quest. I completely forgot. There you go. I did complete a few more quests. Hang on, let me actually pull up my phone, because I did a lot of stuff while I was away. That's right. First and foremost, I wanted to say I completed, or not completed, but while I was on my way to complete a quest, and I don't know if you would believe me if I said accidentally, but this is exactly the case. I accidentally got 3 Uber Gates of Evolution. How I got these, though, that's a whole different thing. So I did the, what is it? It's called the Holy Protection. You can use that with the hero. It's part of the magic that he gets. And essentially what you do is, I was going through the Sea of Sniffelheim near that area, because I was looking for a specific island, and I guess that makes all the weak enemies run away. And there's an enemy called the Squidzilla. That one, whenever you run into it, use Eric's, what is it? What the heck? Now I know that, oh, it's over here, okay. I was like, I know it's in here. So, Squidzillas, whenever you encounter them, be sure to immediately put Eric in the front of the party. That way you can go ahead and steal the Uber Gate of Evolution, because it is a guaranteed regular drop. You don't need to do Hallelujah. You don't need to do any of that. You could just go ahead and snag that thing off of the Squidzilla. Squidzilla should not be that difficult to take out at this point in time. You all have taken out so many much more stronger enemies at this point if you're following along with me. So yeah, I believe that you all should be able to defeat Squidzillas very easily. I just so happened to accidentally run into 3 of them while I was, going about completing quests. Let's see, what else? We need to go over to l'Académie. Where the heck is that? It's down here. Okay, so I have a few other things in my in my notes. So, the former location of Gildenhall has 2 chests and 1 green password from a taco. I wrote it wrong in my notes. I wrote tickle. So the password is for Rose's room in the Altar of the Chosen, and in one of the chests that is specifically where Gildenhall used to be, like exactly where it was, there is the recipe book for Guilt Gear, which gives you the gold circlet, And in chest number 2, which is like on like a little cliff, like right next to where Gildenhall used to be, there is a mini medal. That is something that I got off screen. I forgot to mention it. And in the first railway station, in the first forest, railway station, where I got the pet pops or the pet pips, whatever they're called. That Prince Ferris wanted us to get. There are 2 chests that I missed. One of them has a recipe book for upper class accessories, and that allows you to make monarch mittens and the elfin charm. This is not the library. Maybe the library is over here. I'm not quite sure. Somewhere over here. Anyways, that's what you can make with the upper class accessories. And in the other chest that I missed over there was a Gate of Evolution. Not an Uber Gate of Evolution, but just a regular Gate of Evolution. The Bunny Girl's Bible is here. There we freaking go. So now we can go back to those 2 locations in Tickington. And then I guess we'll be done. And we are approaching just about the 40-minute mark. So I'd say we've done a decent amount this episode. Hello, Madame Labouche. I feel like maybe there's other quests over here, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I don't think I've collected too many mini medals. I think I've collected at best 3. So before I leave, I'm going to go ahead and stamp them. I did collect one of the mini medals that was in one of the insulas that I told you about, was like off the coast a little bit. I only have 2. That's okay. But yeah. We need, what is that, like 8 more? That's fine. We will get 8 more. We'll get them probably maybe next time, if I'm being honest. And where, you might ask, I will be getting all those rewards. It's gonna surprise you a little bit, but it's in Justin's Trials. Anyways, we need to go back to Tickington before we end things off. Yes, there is a rather easy way of getting mini medals in Justin's Trials. I will be showing you all. Okay, hello Tickle the Tockle. I'm gonna go ahead and save, but over here, I believe. Because I know we saved in the first one, but in case the recording goes bad, I need to go back to, the first one. And, be able to re-record. Alright. Alright. So let's go over to those 2 locations and complete those quests, shall we? Okay, so we need to be going over to this Abbey at first. The All Trades Abbey. At first I thought that was a car alarm outside that was making that noise, but no, it's the area here. Welcome back. I did. The Bunny Girl's Bible. It certainly sounds like the kind of book we need. Let's take a look inside. Oh my goodness me! Well, it's certainly quite the page turner. I shall have to make time to pursue its contents in more detail later on. But most importantly, for our immediate purposes, it does indeed seem to contain instructions on how to turn anyone into a lovely young lady. Which means that we can finally give our elderly friends what they want and bring peace back to the Abbey at last. Thank you for the golden pickaxe. This is a dark time, my child. The world is overrun with monsters and chaos reigns supreme. All Trades Abbey has always been a place where people have come to learn the skills required to overcome such challenges. And thanks to your selflessness in coming to our aid, we're able to fulfill that function once again. Thank you, my child. Our debt to you is great indeed. You're welcome. And now all the guys can now turn into bunny girls. This is even better than I expected. Look at my bobby tail and these ears. So yes, all of these bunny girls that you see are old men. Take that however you want, or I guess interpret that however you want. Maybe it's disgusting, maybe, you know, a dream come true. I don't know, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I guess we helped with that, and we got a gold pickaxe. Let's go over to the Quester's Rest. Alright, so now that we have the Ruby Path of Doom, we should probably go there because there was that one quest that I believe we were supposed to do, and it was like, oh, you gotta get the Ruby Path of Doom to, you know, be able to go complete it. I believe it was with the Yggdrasil tree, but in 2D. I should probably go complete that since we started that quest at the beginning, but we never actually completed it. As I found it. To be a king. Great, you got it. To be a king. Yep, that sounds like the one, alright. Now to have Aaron take a good look. Patty hands Aaron the book and she begins leafing through the pages. A true king should never lose sight of who they really are, no matter what happens. A true king takes responsibility for the well-being of his people. He must never forget what he owes to others. If a king loses his pride, his subjects will suffer, and a king who makes his subjects suffer is unworthy of his honored rule. I see. So when a king loses his pride, it makes life harder for his subjects. As I can see that it's just like when an innkeeper loses their pride, their guests suffer for it. Which means I must be making my guests suffer terribly with all my moping. What kind of innkeeper am I? I almost lost sight of the only thing that matters, my customers. Nice. That is awesome. Everything's going to be okay. We owe it all to you. Here's a little something. By the way, thanks. File of Sainted Soma. Thank you. Putting the smile back on someone's face might not seem like the greatest thing you will ever achieve, but trust me, Aaron's smile is really something special. It makes everyone happy. Take her from me. But now she's got her mojo back. Okay. Thank you. I didn't really want the rest of that dialogue, but thank you nonetheless for the Sainted Soma. What I'm really here for is... let me see. Can I talk with you all just yet? Let me try leaving and coming back. I don't know when it is that you can do this, but you can get some really, really, really good rewards from specifically their outfits. And I want to see if I can do that by maybe being able to buy them now. They are quite a pretty penny, unfortunately. But they are rather worth it. I guess we can't buy them just yet. Maybe I'll put the incentive to being able to get them on the screen. I don't entirely know what the incentive would be, but there are some really good rewards that you can get from over there. I just don't know when it is you can get them. We are done with Tickington, I believe. But before we're done, I want to go to the Ruby Path of Doom, I believe. Because from the observatory, I believe you were like, oh yeah, you gotta go to the Ruby Path of Doom, and you know. It is, okay, Ruby Path of Doom, okay. Oh wait, I think I know what this one is. I don't like this one. If I know what this one is, I don't like where it's going. Well, let's go ahead and go in. I should probably have checked on my... I'll do this one. Wait, let me guess. You've come to add to the chorus of complaints, correct? No. Really? Well, I suppose that makes sense. You do not seem to be in possession of a treasure map after all. Treasure maps are curious things indeed. All one has to do is possess one, and a grotto will appear. Yes. And this guy is like, I don't know why, but everybody seems to really hate my dungeon. Yeah, a few days later, when all who have made use of discovery sought me and heaped abuse on me. Well, I don't know what you're trying to get. Anyways, he's just... long story short, he's like, I don't know why people don't like my dungeon. You know, I don't think it's my fault, but do you think you can go in and like check, see what exactly it is everybody's complaining about and tell me what exactly it is I gotta do? He'll give you molten globules for this. I'm gonna go ahead and complete this, and this one should give you some pretty decent XP. I know what the monster is at the very end, but you gotta go in and go do it by yourself. It is a rather annoying dungeon, if I'm being honest. You do get some rewards, like some treasure chests are in here. They're pretty decent. They're not great, but they're kind of alright. I'm going to speed through this. If you want, follow along with me. I highly recommend use Holy Protection. This is very much a maze, so best of luck. And I guess timer starts now. I'm going to try to end this episode off before the 15-minute mark. Alright, here we go. Okay, and we're back. I didn't really spend as much time as I would have thought, and this is not the boss I was thinking of, but I mean, it's here. Here's hoping this one isn't as bad. I did not think that this one would be the boss. I thought it was something else, and I was preparing for another boss. But I guess here goes. Let's go ahead and fight this bad boy. You do not stand a chance. I have partaken of the sacred fruit and possess power beyond my wildest dreams. I will be destroyed, starting with you. The Doomsday Dragon. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and do a sword stance. I don't really want to immediately start off, you know, like swinging when it comes to the protagonist. Let's go ahead and do Unbridled Blade. You already know what to do, Sylvando. And we are gonna go ahead and kabuff. Doomsday Gaze. Protecting it from physical attacks. Ooh, that's not good. If you're protecting yourself from physical attacks, then... Alright, that's fine. We can go ahead and do special attacks on you then. Kazap, you don't really have anything to be able to... I mean, we could do a magic barrier, I guess. And I don't know, man. Maybe we can do that on Modi. And we'll kabuff again. That really sucks, though, that you did something that protects you from physical attacks for the time being. Doomsday Roar. That's not gonna do too terribly much. It said that Sylvando is shocked. Oh, that's the same thing with Serena. That's not good. Oh, it's for everybody. Cool. I thought it was just for specifically Hendrik. Cool. I don't really have anything that would be specifically... Yeah, I don't really have anything. Maybe I'll just do Forbearance, because I don't really want anybody to be on the receiving end of stuff. Here's hoping that, you know, the protagonist is able to, like, do enough damage to this guy. Yeah, considering, you know, he's not taking damage from physical stuff. Okay, 123. Oh, cool. Nothing to Hendrik. That's great! Let's keep going, since we're going strong for the time being. I don't know, honestly. This is a little lame that I have to rely on everything else in the book aside from, you know, what I'm used to. I would have loved to, you know, just continuously going on with physical attacks, but if you negate them, then so be it. Well, we'll make it work. Perhaps I should swap out my party a little bit, that way I can, you know, use special attackers this time around. But it's fine. Oh, cool, he's down. Alright, fair enough. At least we're finally able to use, you know, Kazap and all that stuff. Handrake do be leveling up, true! We'll use our skill points once we're done with this. And then he turns into, I believe, a slime. Yeah, a tiny little slime. I know this is a bit of a sticky situation, but I'm not a bad slime, really. It's not Uzi being a slime, you know. No one's frightened of us. All I wanted was to be a terrifying dragon and make people quiver like jellies. Was that too much to ask? It's been my dream since I was just a speck of goo. I wanted to be huge and have big flappy wings and scales and a horn and 3 tails and then I found that fig and I wanted to make my dreams come true. So I gobbled it up, gobbled it in no slime flat, and well, this happened. I don't usually act like this, honestly. I'll never goo it again, I promise. Please believe me. Here, I don't even want it anymore. All that just for a fig. Before it slips my mind, be careful if you're going any deeper into the grotto. I've got a feeling there's something seriously scary in there. Does this really continue? I think it might actually. Oh my god. Okay then. Cool. So this is the boss I was thinking of. Alright. So, you all see it over there. We're gonna go ahead and change our lineup. I didn't really want it to be like... Okay, let's see. We want... What exactly is it I want? Let's try Jade, Eric, Sylvando, Serena. Let's do that. Alright, you all see this big, tough MFer. Let's go ahead and work our magic on this big boy. Ha! Who's there's more foolish adventurers looking to get beaten, goo, and proper? I am the king of metal slimes, and this grotto is mine, from now until the end of slime. No adventure is oozing me as a punching bag anymore. I'm going to get my revenge on them all thanks to the power my master has given me. I've got news for all of those who have plagued my kind. No longer will we run from you. It's slime for revenge. And as long as the treasure map is out there, my revenge on humankind will go on and on. No longer will my kind be oozed as mere sources of experience. It's time for you losers to get a taste of your own medicine. Yes, this is why we have Jade and Eric up in front. Awesome that we have Alma Mater on us. Okay, we're going to go ahead and lightning thrust. Because you already know what we do with metal slimes. We do lightning thrust. And, well, since this is a boss fight, let's go ahead and do divide. And Sylvando, you're going to Oomphel. Jade. And Sabrina, you can go ahead and cut off us for a bit. That's actually quite a lot of damage. Oh, shoot, that's not good. He's paralyzed. Awesome that Sylvando dodged. Nice, a critical hit. 490 damage. I'll go ahead and heal us in a second. Right, that was interesting. You did a lightning attack. I was not expecting that. But let's go ahead and do Tingle. And we're going to go ahead and multi-heal. Nice, critical hit. Oh, cool. Oh. Okay, then. Maybe I am stronger than I thought. Awesome. So Wano gets to level 61. Rab gets to level 61. Awesome. Once we're done, once we're out of here, we'll you know, we're good. The ties that bind me together are growing weak. And it turns out this one was actually 3 small king slimes in a trench coat. This and other splatastrophe. Our master oozed his mighty magic to fuse us together, but we weren't good enough to stay in one piece. The One Piece is real! Give me a second. Sure, the One Piece is real. Alright, that's enough. I did this joke last time, I'll do it again, but you know, there's such a thing as, you know, beating a dead horse. What are we going to do now that we can't ooze all the amazing spells? Wait, there's always one option. Run away! Yeah, back to the good old regular king slimes. So let's go ahead and evac. That way we don't have to go through this entire dungeon all over again. There's no way we're doing that. Hello, buddy boy. Ah, there you are. So you did you discover yet why they were angry with me? Uh-huh. Goodness, some metal king slimes had fused together and were intent on taking revenge on all the adventurers who had ever persecuted them, kind for experience farming purposes. No wonder I shared that map. Everyone I shared the map with ended up hating me so ferociously. Metal king slimes have always been most eager sought after monster. To think that they would resent the attention and seek their revenge. I had always imagined that these noble creatures and those who hunted them enjoyed a healthy mutual respect. How could they not? In slaughtering them, we hone our skills, and in fleeing or flying swords, they eliminate their slower brethren. A symbiotic relationship if I've ever encountered one. But enough of my musing. Hopefully the grotto's back to normal. Thanks for your efforts. Of course. Thank you for the molten globules. And now, yes, I know there's still a bit more. I know it's a lot, but I wanted to give one proper episode to Tickington to get some good stuff out of the way, some stuff that is rather easy, and you know, to get our levels up a little bit more. No, not you. We're gonna go over to the observatory. This might honestly be our very first statue that we get, if I'm being honest. Hello, Krillin looking MFer. You're gonna give us benevolence. Yes. This is it. Uh-huh. Thank you for the benevolence. Is that so? The fig fell from the observatory to the ground below, only to be discovered by a slime with dreams of being a dragon. This is precisely why we keep such careful watch over the sacred fruits to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. Alright, thank you, Krillin looking MFer. Alright, now that we get out of here, we should get our first statue. There we go! We finally completed one! This is what it looks like every time you complete one for all of these areas in Tickington. One complete. I am not doing the other 9. If I'm being honest, it's too much. I am not doing that. Yeah, y'all can have that. I feel like I did a very thorough, you know, explanation as to like what you're supposed to do in Tickington, like, you know, a general idea of how it goes. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the overworld, use our points in our skill trees because there's a lot to go through right now. And we're gonna call it an episode. So, character builder, we have a lot of points for everybody. Okay, so the protagonist. I did want to go up this way. I could get this, I guess. Make a smash. Giga Gash would be nice, but no, I'll still rely on Giga Slash for now. Let's go with dual wielding, although we will never use it. But that way we can get Unbridled Blade, that we can get buff, and we can unlock over here. The Sword Dance. That is what I'm going to be going for next. This is the Blade of Ultimate Power, if you're ever curious as to what that is. It is a rather strong attack, but I won't be relying on it. At best, I'll be going for Giga Gash. I don't think I'll be going for Blade of Ultimate Power. But Sword Dance is absolutely what we need. It is a incredibly good attack that honestly gives Falcon Slash a run for its money. Eric, what shall we do with you? There's Guile. Let's see what else. We were going for something in swords as well. I guess I could just go for the assassin stab as well. But I'll make my way down this way. That way we can unlock the remaining things in swords. Alright, cool. Now what do you have? HP Hoover. That would be nice to have, actually. I don't really want Assassin Stab if I'm being honest. But here, yeah, let's go for HP Hoover. Does damage, but also, you know, gives you HP back. Veronica, you did learn something else. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Kasizzle. But let's see. We can finally get Kafrizzle and Kaboomel. We were making our way up this way. That was something for heavy wands, but let's go ahead and unlock this last one. That way we can see what exactly is behind door number 2. What exactly are you? Zing Stick. That would be nice, but no, I'll rely specifically on attacks when it comes to you. Kafrizzle would be nice. And Kaboomel. Let's go for Kafrizzle. There we go. And then we just have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like 6 things specifically for Veronica that we're going to go for that really matter. Okay, let's see. Serena, what else should we go for with you? I do kind of want to unlock over there. Dual wielding, Snapcrackle, Poof, Grace of the Goddess would be very nice. Divine Intervention. Holier Hymns, Hymn of Light, Hymn of Thunder. That is not unlocked. Let's go ahead and see what exactly you are. Oh, cool. Surprise, surprise! There's glue in your eyes, haven't it? Holier Hymns. Awesome. I mean, I guess. Let's get Divine Intervention. You know what? Let's see what's in there. If this is what I want, yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll be a little upset because I didn't go for it. No! This is a really good attack. I really wanted this. Oh, well, I'll get it soon. I really do want that. I really do want that. Divine Restitution is so good. It is your go-to attack when it comes to Serena with wands. Damn it. I did want Have a Ball. We're going for that. Frame 1. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. You can now use Jolt and Juggler, which basically makes the balls electrified. The ball's hardened. No. Dual wielding, we don't need that. Lash Batter. Hit the hay. Tremel Lash. I guess we could do that. And I guess that there really isn't much else that we need. I didn't see what power that was, but thank you for that. Maybe I should be going up this way for ladies first. Maybe I should be going for ladies first because there are some strats that you can do some really cool stuff with when it comes to that. Maybe I'll go for that. I don't know. That's probably what we'll go for next. Aside from Charm. Kind of don't want Pied Piper. Alright, Jade, what should we do with you? I think multi-thrust is what I kind of want. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know exactly what's behind spears, but let's see. We should probably unlock this thing that is under Allure. Awesome that we got another surprise. Surprise, surprise. Miracle Moon. There we freaking go. That's going to be really nice. Pink Tornado. That's right. I forgot that that was there. I don't know what's there, honestly. What is in here? Let's go ahead and unlock it. Femme Fatale. Awesome. This can also restore HP, put people to sleep. This is a wink that attacks all enemies. It is basically Pink Tornado, but with winks. Okay, cool. Rab. I know. This is like, oh, this is the end of the episode. Bob, hurry the frick up. I'm sorry. I should have probably done this on my own time or like next episode, but we grinded, or I grinded at least last episode, or like in between episodes. I just kind of wanted to show these things off before we moved on. Let's see. I could get that. But let's go for here first. Let's unlock at least one. That way we can, pique our interest. Pep up powered. Up. That's not that great, but these two, I believe, make up the difference. And then we'll go for these later on. All right, Hendrik, you're the last one. Let's see what we can do with you. Heroism, Falcon slash double edge slash. I mean, double edge slash, I'm not that fond of that. Let's go for steadfast forbearance. That would have been nice. Kazing would be nice. Defending champion. Let's go for defending champion. Kazing would have been nice, but it's fine. It's whatever. That's in heroism. I don't know what that is though. I don't necessarily think I want that. But I guess for now, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. You all can save using Tickle the Toggle. He has quite a terrible form on him. He's very much curved, like a bean. Anyways, next time on Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age, I guess we're finally ready, kind of, I guess, to take on the last trial in the Justin's trials. Maybe. I'm not quite sure, if I'm being honest. I'm just assuming we're possibly ready. But yeah, I guess we'll try our hand at that. And if not, we'll just continue in the overworld until we are ready enough. And I will, I guess, continue trying to get those rewards in Justin's trials until we're done. So until next time, see you all then.